Some days are just long, and you still need to figure out dinner. This is what I make when I don't have a full plan, but I still want something warm, comforting, and real. This weekend was busy, and I didn't get to do a proper grocery run. So today after work, I made a quick stop and just picked a few things I knew would come together easily. Chicken breast, ravioli, and a jar of Alfredo sauce. Nothing fancy, but enough to make dinner feel seen and taken care of. I'm starting with the chicken breast and just slicing into cutlets so that it can cook quickly and evenly. I like this part of cutting the chicken. It's about just taking a moment to slow down, even when the day felt rushed. Doesn't have to be perfect, just calm and steady. And that's all you need on most days. I'll be seasoning it with very simple seasoning mix. On days like this, I've learned to not overthink and know that simple works and simple is enough. While the chicken rests for a few minutes, I move on to the rest for the sauce. I have some onions, some garlic, and cherry tomatoes. Very basic pantry staples. These are the ingredients I try to always have in my kitchen because they can turn almost anything into a proper meal. Even something this simple starts to feel more complete. At this point, I feel that my chicken probably has marinated, so I'm moving on to the next steps. I'm using a bit of oil, lightly frying the chicken cutlets. Just enough to give them some color. Chicken breast cooks quickly. Doesn't need a lot of time and doesn't need a lot of marinating either, in my opinion. That's why I like using it on days like this. It's reliable and it doesn't slow me down in the kitchen. Not at all. This is what I refer to as letting the chicken cook without rushing it. No pressure, just letting it be. When done, I take the chicken out and set it aside. In the same pan, I start building my sauce. Onions go in first, and then garlic. I follow that with my cherry tomatoes. This is slowly coming together. I then add in a little bit of dry pepper flakes, just for a bit of warmth. The store-bought Alfredo sauce goes in next, and I stir everything together. It becomes creamy, rich, and brings everything into one place. While my sauce is coming together, I start with the ravioli. This cooks quickly, just about 5 minutes, which is exactly what I needed today. I bring back my chicken into my Alfredo sauce, let it soak all into the flavor. I add in some seasoning of choice and allow to simmer as the flavors all come together. I made a slightly bigger batch of the sauce today, so I'm setting aside some in a bowl for another time. I have learned to do this whenever I can as a busy mom. It's a small thing, but makes the rest of the week feel so much lighter. With the ravioli ready, I drain this and add it straight into the sauce. It does come together quickly. Everything gets coated and it's warm. Comes together in just about a minute and dinner is almost ready. To complement this dinner, I wanted something on the side. So I quickly sauteed some broccoli, something fresh to balance out the richness of the sauce. And just like that, a long day ends with something warm, simple and comforting. Not perfect, not planned, but exactly what I needed for my family. As this comes together, I remind myself, even on the busiest days, we still need to eat. Not just to get through the day, but to actually replenish our energy. It's easy to push food aside when everything feels urgent. But moments like this matter. Taking the time to prepare something warm, even something simple, it's one way of keeping ourselves together so we can keep showing up. If this kind of cooking brings a little calm to your day, then you're in the right place.